देख लो, पर मेरे हिसाब से तो सही है। सही है, सही है, रहने दो। मतलब गुड है। क्योंकि मुझे तो मतलब दिक्कत नहीं है थी, मतलब मैं आपके साथ खेलता हूँ ना, मतलब पहले भी हमारी इतनी होती है। पहले ये ग्राउंड देखो। एक मिनट, ग्राउंड देखो यार। एक मिनट। नॉर्थ। नॉर्थ। बैन है मेरे ख्याल से ये। बैन है। चलो। हाँ हाँ, सर्च कर लेना दोबारा। ये सही है भाई। कोलंबो। बात करो।
Good evening and welcome to our coverage from Colombo Park Oval. You join us for this match between Punjab and Sindh. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Well, others, thanks for that warm introduction. I, for one, am looking forward to the day's play. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions. And I think with this surface, there's a little bit there for batters and bowlers alike. The ground staff have done a brilliant job. I'm really interested to see which way the captains go when the coin is tossed. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain.
Wonderful insight there from David Gower. Let's join them in the middle to find out who'll be fielding first.
Probably not a bad toss to lose. The decision is to bat first, but personally, I think having a bowl on this pitch could be the smart decision.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
it every time. And the closer you move, baby, my truth no lie. And if you let me, I will take you to the places that will make your heart truly come alive. And if you let me, I will show you what we
एक मिनट
be. Take my hand to the other side.
ऐसा ये इस बात को बैन है यार, सर्च करो दोबारा।
We're live this evening from Headingley. You join us for this 2020 match between Punjab and Sindh. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Well, others, thanks to that warm introduction, I, for one, am looking forward to the day's play. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions, and the pitch has been prepared beautifully, something for everyone. I'd say it's worth getting at the batters with the ball first, though. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain.
Fantastic breakdown, David, thanks. It's time for the toss. Let's join them pitch side to see who'll be batting first.
Well, if they lose this one, a lot will be pinned on this decision. Batting first on this pitch really does look a risky decision.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
Some adjustments to the field.
Here we go. First ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
A few moves made in the field.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Yep. Edge. Amazing delivery.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Immediately underway with some runs.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yes. Straight to the fielder. Big appeal. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Nice solid defensive shot. Needs a direct hit. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
End of the over. 5 off it. Punjab are none for 5. Rain, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Rain from the north end. Yes. Finds the fielder with that shot. There'll be 1 run here for them. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Yes. Couldn't have hit that any better.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yep.
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
Yeah. Smeared away. Don't think it'll go all the way.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
going with spin now.
Captain is going with the spinner.
Out! Caught!
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Cox takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Great shot. At least one on offer. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. They'll get at least one.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Gregory, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Doesn't beat the infield.
Not wasting any time, they're off the mark straight away.
Absolutely nailed it.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Warner, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yes.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed and now starting to get the runs ticking over.
End of the over. Punjab are 2 for 32.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Wait.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Gregory didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Sterling has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Russell, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. Gregory shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yes. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Edged. Unplayable.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yes.
Edged. Huge appeal. Nice shot, runs possible. 3 runs added in that over. Punjab are 2 for 46. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
Gregory shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Yes. Well placed, should get a single.
Decisive running might have just got them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Too full, got what it deserved.
doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Brilliant diving stop.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third. No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Yep. Doesn't bother with the bat, just pad. Loud shout. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. No problems at all with where the ball is pitched. Oh, that's so close, but the decision will stay the same. Going on to miss everything, and a valuable review is lost.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Yeah.
Edge! What a ball! There'll be runs here.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yes. No.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
That's the over. Punjab are 2 for 66. Nicked it. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. That's out. Caught.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep. Oh then.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Drives and misses everything. Strong appeal.
Yep, yep.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly and lucky to survive.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. A couple on offer here.
Some width on offer, but didn't throw the bat at it and just made sure of the cut shot.
Yep. Power.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Keep it up there.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep, yep.
Warner has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. O'Brien from the north end. Sanga back on now.
The new bowler into the attack.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Nicely played.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Nicely fielded on the boundary.
Yeah.
That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
Just threw the shot too early.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Catch it. Yep.
Gone. Excellent catch close to the bat.
They've played the most brilliant innings here, which could well have turned this match around. It's certainly entertained this crowd, who's loved every minute of it.
Willans won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Warner coming back into the attack.
Some adjustments to the field.
they'll get at least one.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Cummins takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
That was a good slower ball. Picked up well. Got the defensive shot in. Nice and simple.
Yep.
Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Yep. Hey,
Sin found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
Good ball, fella.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Needs to be on target.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Keep it up there.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep. Yep.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
For 130.
Over. Punjab are 6 for 113. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Good ball, fella. up there. Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Ball then. Ball fell out. Yep.
5 runs in that over. Punjab are 6 for 118. Beaten on the drive.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
No!
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Yep.
Gone, it's a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep. Catch it.
Big edge.
Yeah!
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Ahmed comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. The worst possible time to be coming into bat. Just have to settle in and not think about the previous wickets. Hit that hard, nailed it.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Leave it up there.
Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads.
Punjab weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. O'Brien with the ball in hand
Coming
again.
into the attack.
There'll be runs here.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Good ball, fella. Yep.
That was a good slow ball. Picked up well, though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
Yeah, yep.
Got right in behind it.
Yes.
Super piece of timing.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
O'Brien shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yes.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Yep.
Misses. That's so close to a run out. Really should have been hit from there.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there. There'll be one run here for them.
Yeah, yep.
You never really want to chance that arm going for a third. Did well there.
Yes.
Good shot. It's found the gap. A couple on offer here.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yep. Keep it up there.
right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
That's the over. Punjab are 8 for 137. Russell from the north end.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Yes.
The third was there, they would have made it easily. They've instead opted to play it safe. Maybe a little too safe. A few moves made in the field.
Finds the edge. The keeper is up immediately. Has it caught some bat on the way through? Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Misses everything.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle. Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Yep.
These two are so quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were looking for another, but I think that would have been too risky.
End of the over. 5 off it. Punjab are 8 for 142. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Leave it up there. Yes.
Solid defence, very compact.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Could be close. Strong appeal. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Warner, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep. No, it can work.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
14 runs added there. Punjab are 8 for 156.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Bowler!
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watch that in awe.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yes.
Could that be out? Looks so.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has indeed been a good innings.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. O'Connor will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yep. No. Ball fell up. Yep. No.
Loud shout. Nice shot.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
And the innings comes to an end. Sindh will need 172 runs. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking. Over if they're to have any chance.
Yep.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
drives and misses everything.
Cummins with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yes.
Sind, get underway, easy as you like, with a single.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Absolutely nailed it.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Over. Sind are none for 8. O'Connor coming into the attack from the north end.
That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
Edged.
Just threw the shot too early.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place. Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field. Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Negated the spin well there. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
4 runs added there. Sind are none for 12. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
well placed, should get a single.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they had continued on.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Gets back in time. A good decision against taking the risky second run.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Yep. Oh, nice bowl.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest.
Punjab kept the batters quiet in that over. So far, though, no wickets for the endeavour being shown.
Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yeah, yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
There'll be 1 run here for them. 7 runs added in that over. Sindh are none for 30.
Yep. No.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Right out of the middle.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yep. Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Doesn't beat the infield. This could be out.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yes.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
End of the over. Sindh are none for 41. O'Connor from the north end.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep. Keeper's in.
Decided against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd continued on.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
.50 comes up between these two. They're starting to form a really strong partnership.
Lewis has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Misses everything.
They managed to counter the spin well. Nice delivery, played away safely. O'Connor is keeping things tight. A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Over ends, so too does the power play. Change is coming in the field.
Yep. Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Finds the edge. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. And taken by the wicket-keeper. Brilliant bowling to get the edge.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Villas, whose first task is getting themselves settled. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edge, what a ball! And taken, superb delivery.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yes. Oh, that is a great catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Willans, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Beaten on the drive.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Rain is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Rain takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Drives and misses everything.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot. Rain shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Nicked it. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question.
क्या हो गया भाई? Hello?
And out, straightforward catch by the
बहुत गलत बैटिंग
wicketkeeper.
की, मतलब मैं तो आप पहले बढ़िया खेल गए थे आप.
An innings that promised much and really in the end delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
ये मतलब बढ़िया है, मतलब मिडल ओवर में बढ़िया है, जैसे आपने केविन ओब्रायन किया है ना.
A new batter always likes to field bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Mitchell ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Yes. They'll get at least one. There's trouble here.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good.
Good bit of timing there.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape.
Stamina
right
low
and
हो चुका है ना
launched
इसका.
it. One for the textbook.
हाँ चाहिए, मतलब सही है. बैटिंग करके आया ये, मतलब
See how good this pitch can
कभी
be for
इस
batting.
चीज के लिए.
You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Yes. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Give slow to the bottom, slow.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there. Gregory with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Timed that brilliantly.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Yep. Nicely taken.
गलत
to
शॉट खेल
latch
दिया भाई,
onto
हम
it.
अच्छा जा रहा था.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
समझ गया, मतलब green ball.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. Cummins coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. O'Connor, the spinner, coming into the attack. Wow, that's missed a lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Super piece of timing.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Nice shot, runs possible. Quick onto that in the infield.
Pope gets off the mark. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
6 runs added there. Sindh are 7 for 98. Going with pace now.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Some adjustments to the field.
Well placed, should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them. Right out of the middle.
That was just a massive shot. Middle. And it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Right off the meat of the bat.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Sterling, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nice solid defensive shot. Got all of it, and for 6.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Brought into the attack now from the south end.
That's it.
Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than 1 delivery in the over.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
Misses everything. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Straight to the fielder.
Just threw the shot too early. Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
This could be out. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling, finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Ahmed from the north end. Down the wicket, misses. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. Edge, unplayable. Needs a direct hit.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Taken. The catch that seals the game. Never in doubt.
Punjab get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match.